finding space and getting used to one another and where you're at in this offense. These last, 5-6 games for you, it seems like it looks more comfortable, or I mean, at least there's some looks inside, especially tonight. Does it feel that way, or is it appearing that way for you?
Yeah, it definitely does. Obviously, I'm sure you guys can tell you're smart and you see what's going on the floor. We've definitely been feeling each other out, learning how we all like to space on the fly in this new offense. And it's been really good for me, and I think for everyone to kind of figure out, okay, if this guy has the ball, if like Drew has the ball, I'm going to try to get to the dunker or something like that. Or when Giannis is there, I'm going to try to space the corner, whatever it is, just finding those pairings, figuring out whoever has the ball, where everyone kind of is comfortable being in that situation.
I hesitate to call it a throwback of sorts, but I mean, I think people have gotten used to seeing you make threes of late. Is it a little different that you're again, commanding some attention inside and offensively a little bit?
It's whatever my team asks of me, and however I can help the team, honestly. We have lots of great players who are unselfish and can make plays in the pick and roll and in transition and everything like that. And, I'm just trying to catch and finish in those situations. Obviously, Drew, Chris, Giannis, Dante, everyone, pretty much is on the floor, is unselfish and great at making plays.
Zora Stevenson.
Coach Bud has said that he feels like you and Chris in the pick and roll or two-man game situation has made improvements. How do you feel like that chemistry has evolved over the last couple of years as you guys have gotten more comfortable with each other?
Yeah, it's definitely evolved. We've definitely gotten better and more comfortable with one another. And he obviously commands so much attention and respect coming out of the pick and roll. And he's such a great playmaker as well. As for me, I'm just trying to get a good hit on his guy, a good screen, free him up a little. And from there, he just really reads what the defense gives him. And he's so good at making plays out of that. It just puts us at a great advantage.
And then Coach Bud talked about kind of a focus on screening with you. Is that something that they're like, is it a drill-oriented focus or is it more of conversations? How have they gone about that?
It's something we can work on in drill, but it's just really like a constant reminder from Coach Bud, from Dar, from Ben, just from whoever it is, just really getting guys open, setting good screens, because it frees the guard up, but at the same time, it frees guys like Giannis to get to the rim. Someone has to help on the pick and roll, which frees up Giannis a little bit and just frees up everyone on the court. So focusing really on me, just getting good hits and getting out, whether I'm rolling or getting to the three.
Thank you.
Eric Name.
I don't mean to make you jealous, but you guys had one of those beautiful basketball moments where you have Chris and Giannis in the middle, Giannis touch pass to Dante, Dante to Drew, Drew back to Chris for a three, and you were sitting in the corner for the whole time, so I'm sorry you didn't get to participate. But what did you think as you were kind of watching it unfold? Because it just felt like we've talked about this before where you guys have those, but it was just another one.
Yeah, and I'm not jealous at all because I got to watch it just like you guys, and it really was beautiful. I mean, it's great because it shows really who we are. We're willing to pass up good shots, even great shots, to get the best shot possible, and we have tons of guys who are capable of making that possible.
You're no stranger to a short roll. I'm curious, what have you seen from Giannis as a playmaker in that spot? It feels like he's getting more comfortable in getting that touch in the short roll and then making a play, whether it's attacking or making a pass.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's been fantastic, and it just adapting that, getting used to that. And I mean, he's so intelligent, obviously. His basketball IQ is so high. I was over in the corner when he was kind of talking about, learning on the fly, making those adjustments, making those reads and everything like that. To have his combination of athleticism, talent, and intelligence in that situation is just so huge for us. So if we just know we know we can get the ball to him in that position, in that short roll, that something good's going to happen.
Kane Pittman.
Hey, Brook. First of all, after many years, I finally started watching The Office a month ago for the first time. So it's a lovely T-shirt. I wanted to ask about the defense. You guys, for the last few years, we've spoke about it. You've done largely the same thing, and it's been so regimented, your scheme. It's been the number one in the NBA. But I'm just wondering what the challenge is, whether it's physical or mental in a game to remind yourself that you are doing different things, whether it's switching onto LeBron, whether it's you moving up a little bit closer to the screen area? Is that a significant challenge in game to remind yourself to do those things?
I mean, there's obviously typical times where, we make errors, we're human and we forget the coverage, but, obviously we try to keep those to a minimum, but we obviously have great people behind us who are helping. But, I think that rigidity, like you mentioned, has definitely lessened a little. And guys are comfortable kind of playing on the fly, trusting their athleticism or their basketball IQ to make plays. And again, trusting that they'll have the help defense behind them in those situations.
Great. Thank you, Brook.
Thank you, guys.